Always prepare for women to leave you. I don't care how much money, clout, or status you have, you must prepare for that day that she leave you. One of the realest things I ever heard is, she's not your girl, she's just your turn. You must understand that women are controlled by their emotions. Y'all could be chilling, vibing, having a good time. A thought could come across her mind that ain't got nothing to do with you, and all of a sudden she got an attitude, or now she in her feelings. Your girl could be the happiest woman on the planet in one moment, and then wake up the next day and decide she don't want none of this no more. Every situationship or relationship has an expiration date, so you better be ready for it.
Okay, so do either of you believe that randomly out of nowhere a woman can just get up and leave at any moment in a relationship?
I think this is a great question for a woman, then I will respond.
And does there have to be a reason for it? Like he's making women sound crazy, so I'm trying to figure out, get to the bottom of it here.
I believe that actually can happen, especially out of nowhere.
With no reason?
Yeah, same with men. It could happen both ways,
But men never really leave relationships.
I'm just saying, don't think that it can't happen, because but either way, both sides, who wants to be SOL, like with nothing outside or locked out, or like, you don't want to deal with that. Like,
can you repeat what he was saying? I heard him, but say it again. And
what he's saying is, as a man, you should be prepared and have like a plan B of some sort, because your woman could just get up one morning and want to disappear or be out of the relationship without even a reason, just randomly, like she's crazy.
He belongs to the streets.
The problem is this, and I'm going to say this. CC.
What's the problem? Dying to hear it.
Speak up a little bit. You what?
I'm dying to hear it.
You are. Because you know me. And you know I'm a boss nigga. Hey, you know what's up.
Cheers.
You know what's up. But anyway, a man is always happy to prepare himself. Because was this like this in the 40s and the 50s? This shit would never happen. And if it did, it was quiet. You know what I mean? Women have so much power today. Social media, TikTok, Instagram. And when you see a lot of women getting the bag, a lot of women are motivated to be successful just like these women. So if they're dating a guy who's 25, 27, he's young, he could be your dream guy, but he's not doing what certain men are doing, a woman will leave. She will leave you, bro. Why is she staying with you? You a bum. Why? Why are you worrying about a woman anyway? You should be worrying about yourself. You should be worrying about getting into the money. Because you're going to live in your 40s and your 50s where you're going to be lonely and broke. Trust me. The older you get and the broker you are, the worse it is to get a woman. And the man who out there slanging their dicks in the 20s, thinking they're winning, you're losing. You're having babies. You're not becoming good fathers. You're leaving women to complain, and it's the men who's 10 years older have to take care of them. A man must position himself like insurance. You must have a plan B and a plan C when it comes to dealing with women, especially women that are very attractive. Women who think they're 8s and 10s, Instagram models, or a woman that has more validation than you. It's dangerous. What do you expect? If you date a stripper, what did you expect? If you dated a rapper, what you expect? If you dated a model, what you expect? If you dated a teacher, what do you expect? So it's the lane that men choose to go down with. You can't sit here and say, I'm with a 3 or 4 and she's gonna be a wife. Nigga, are you stupid?
He belongs to the streets. Bruh.
Are you dumb? You have to know what kind of woman you're dating. And even with that woman, you have to have a plan B, plan C. But this is why I say, if a woman's more invested into a man and the man sees that and he has all the money and he's successful, he's going to make you the prize because he's going to see how committed you are to him. And a lot of women shoot themselves in the foot by the shit they post on Instagram, by the shit Twitter is crazy.
What's on Twitter?
Everything.
Well, be more specific.
I'm not
what
going to
have
have
you seen
to.
lately or last on it? That's
Everything's
like
on
blows
Twitter.
your mind. Tell
Everything.
me.
Women, what the shit they post on Twitter, their mothers should be in the grave.
You stupid.
Like 10 feet. And their grandma should be waking from the ground. That I see. Dude, I go on Twitter. Like, I was on Fresh and Fit. You know what I mean? And I don't know why. I was like, I'm going to go into the description. And one of the girls had a Twitter. And I clicked it, and it sent me to her page, and all I see is her getting racked by, like, men.
He belongs to the streets.
On Twitter. And then I'm listening to the conversation they're having. Do she brings value? Do she think she's viable in a relationship? And this woman's arguing that what doesn't matter what I do in the past, a man's going to accept me. And they're like, no. She's delusional. You can't be doing that shit on the internet and think it's not going to get to you back in 15, 20 years, man. It's women right now in this world, right now, who done this shit 5 years ago. I know a girl. You know what I mean? She was in the military. She was being run through men in the military. She a very beautiful woman. And then, just because she couldn't find a man in her 20s and she served eight years, she went into the film industry. And she did that because the money was good. $250,000 a year sounds good. And she's right now, single mom, no kids, struggling to get a husband. No man would accept her. They wouldn't even give her the weekend. They wouldn't even give her the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They give her Tuesday. That's the only. And I'm sitting there talking to her like, and I'm looking at her like, you gotta find a simp. There gotta be a simp out there for you. Like, you say you'll take a simp for what? 5 hours?
Yeah, that's it.
Damn.
Just for the shopping
But that's
spree.
not me knowing that he is a simp, obviously. But like, come on,
Can
5
you
hours.
tell as a woman?
It takes her. She's saying within 5 hours she'll find out.
Can you
if it's
tell a
simple.
simp? Can you tell a simp from a high value man or from a guy who just trying to
in 5 hours?
Shout out to all my followers. Shout out to all the followers. Like I'm all fucked up. Shout out to all the followers. Like and subscribe. I'm getting messages right now. I'm gonna respond, but give me a second. Can you take what is the difference to you from a simp and from a high value man? Because you would give a simp 5 hours. So
Yeah, that's it. But I would make sure to ask like reasonable questions within those 5 hours to see like.
okay, so you do
Future
go in that
mindset.
conversation.
Well, I need to. You have a future mindset to know if they are a simp or not. So
So if he wore high heels on the weekend,
mm,
is that acceptable?
not for me.
If he's like tranny or something like
Right. Not for
not
me.
for you.
Bruh.
I'd support him as like a friend. Like
If he's gay like once a month,
not for
not for
me.
you. Okay.
No, but we could be friends and
Cool.
go out together and dress up. Yeah. Have fun.
he likes shopping sprees. He spends around $100,000 a month.
On me?
Yes, but Fridays he dressed like a woman. Is that
No,
acceptable?
That's not.
You wouldn't fuck with him?
No, what?
Not even
No.
for the shopping spree?
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm genuine. No, that's not okay with me. No, that would make me not genuine. Sorry. I just know.
You can punch him in his throat,
Oh,
and he does nothing. He just looks at you, and he walks away and cries.
okay.
Would you date a guy like that?
for that.
No, I don't like that.
He
No.
always complain. He's just like, but
yeah, I don't
he's
like
a
that.
complainer,
That
but
bothers
he
me.
takes care of everything. But he's complaining.
What if he comes home from work crying about his day?
Yeah, he cries all the time. He has tears.
all the time. Wait a minute. Let
You
me
gotta buy him
answer.
tissue.
Let me
No,
an-
just once. He
Okay,
only
cool.
cried once.
He cried.
Yeah, you
coming
can
home
come
from work.
crying. Okay, great. I'm here
Fuck
to
that.
comfort.
Okay, he cried. Well, at least, all right, he cried. Okay, he cried.
I'm
Emotional.
not that unreasonable. I am
He
not.
cries 12 times a year. Is this a guy you're going to date?
No, I don't. 12 times a year.
Now, how many times can a man cry before you say,
In
I'm
a
outta
month? Okay, in a month.
Stop it.
Like, come on. Like, I don't know. Once every 6 months. How about that?
How
Cool.
about
that's-
never?
But I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
Real men don't cry. And if they do, they cry in the shower by themselves. Or they cry with their boys. A man should never
That's
cry in front of
true.
a woman.
You
Right.
stupid.
But if it happens to happen,
woman-
just
let me tell
know
you
a
something.
real
If
one
a
would
man's
be there
crying
to
in front
be
of you
available.
and you're
comfort.
taking that bullshit, you are with a simp, and that relationship future is not going to work. Can it work? Is there a small percent of people that cry together? Like if you see a nigga watching a movie and he start crying,
That's
Oh
okay.
my
That's different.
listen.
If the man came home, we said that.
Now,
that
if
would
it's an
definitely be-
emotional family videos of a loved one dying or something like that, that's different. I'm talking about a man that's overworked, overstressed, mad at the world, tired of your bullshit, and he comes
Okay,
home
well,
and start crying.
in that case,
Okay.
no.
I'm talking about the guy
right now.
that
We
sees
don't
you with
care.
another man,
We don't care.
a guy who sees you with another man, and he cries. The guy who's in your DM like, what the fuck you doing with that guy? Seeing you threaten messages.
You need tissue?
Those are the guys we talking about.
Well, hey.
Because
guess.
I'll tell you this: if you a guy and you see a girl, let her be. Bye. I think when a woman cheats or anything, it's unacceptable. A man should never deal with her again. It's the most highest fuckery in the world. And you can never accept it again. You can never talk to her again. You must delete her number. You must get rid of her. You must end that relationship, even if you're married. It won't ever work again. But there's a lot of simps out here. Now, for a high value man, I don't think a lot of high value men cry. I don't think you're gonna catch. I don't think you will ever catch Donald Trump crying.
You are fake news.
This is true. I don't think so. I don't think you would ever catch Jay-Z crying. And if you did on a platform where he's at today, it will hurt his career badly.
That doesn't have to be public.
Well, I'm just saying, but
Well,
Here,
Tyrese did it.
it doesn't have to be public, though. I'm just saying.
Bruh.
You just came home to Beyonce,
and-
like you're
and
shedding a tear.
here's a
kids.
man crying about child support for $780,000.
Emotional, damn it.
But you've been out since probably 96, 97, and you made probably $20, $30 million in your lifetime. And those are very sensitive men. And we don't approve that over here. And we don't care if you get money. Because there's some percent of men who get money, and like Andrew Tate says, because you sit with a guy in a Lamborghini, there are still pussies in Lamborghinis. It's that simple. Women appreciate men who are not pussies. They appreciate men who have some type of power. Like a simp gets beat up. So if your man got beat up in front of you, would you still be with him?
I don't believe so. No, we need him to be a boxer on demand.
Your son just witnessed him getting his ass beaten, and he's like, "Damn, Dad,
Well,
damn.
right. So like,
why you didn't fight back?"
we're supposed to.
What do you do as a woman? What do you sit there and say? What do you say when you seeing your man getting his ass beat?
Stop it. Get some help.
We have to.
Do you stop and get help?
I would make other arrangements. Thank you.
I just want to know because it's.
I would literally just not. I would need a boxer, like I said.
So you like a
demand,
man?
so
You like a leader?
Definitely.
You want a man who can
all day,
you
every
want a man
day,
who can
kill
provide,
the
right?
biggest roach, like for everything. If there's a fight, he can hold it down and be boxer. Great, everything.
Do you think it's okay for women to hit a man?
No, I don't like hitting on both sides. No, I don't believe none of that's okay with
So
me.
when a man, I think this is a crazy subject. I don't even want to get into it because
No, it's okay. We can touch lightly on it.
I agree.
I'm not.
But
okay with that.
if a woman hits a man, what should be the reaction after? She knocked that nigga out almost. She's like she cut his lip, something.
Separation immediately.
I agree.
And get other people involved to make sure you're not coming together.
I think if a woman hits you, bro, does anything violent to you, you must leave that relationship and never go back to it. And I grew up, if a woman hits you, you knock her the fuck out. That's how I grew up. But I don't believe in violence. I don't condone it. You know what I'm saying? But I just think men who get hit by women, they don't respect you. And once a woman hits you, it's like her opening her leg to another man.
He belongs to the streets.
That's how I look at it. So when a woman's touching you like that, she doesn't.
Bad across.
You know, men. The most important thing men ask for is respect.
Right.
Period. Like at least even if we do fuckery shit, even if we do stupid shit, if you show the man still respect and you don't put your hands on him and you talk to him respectfully, even in the privacy of a home, he's gonna listen to you. He's gonna feel stupid, and he will change. Now, not all men change, but good men do, and they will realize that, damn, I really hurt her. I made a bad decision. Let me fix it. Do you agree with that?
I definitely agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do you believe that that's at the top of the checklist? If a man has a checklist on what he wants out of a woman, Is respect number one, or is it second or third? Where is it at, you think?
I would say it's first.
I would say it's number one for a man. Respect is everything. Without respect, you have
That's
nothing with a
fair.
woman. This is why I say women who are dating a man, why you got an Instagram? Why you on any social media platform? Why do you care what people want to? Why do you care for validation? If a woman is so invested into her man, she ain't gonna have none of that shit. And it's a lot of women with no social media. I meet a lot of women who I go out, we chilling, and we interact with friends or people like that, and they ask for my information, and I hit them with my IG or something, and they be like, I don't have social media. Can I have your number? And I'm shocked. And when they say that, I'm more invested to give my phone number, because I don't give my number to anybody. Do you give your number to anybody? Because when them DMs come, do you give your number, even if they got a blue check mark?
Definitely not.
Okay,
Stop.
I'm just asking.
Stop the cap.
Okay.
Sure.
We're not thirsty over here.
So
That's
hold
what
on.
we're not. I told you I'm
So-
comfortable
so-
with being
so-
single. I promise you.
So if St.
I'm
John
at
hit
that.
you up,
I mean, no, we're
if
not
St. John hit you up, what's up?
gonna.
Oh, St. John just hit you. What's good?
Bitch.
Hey, I just.
CC,
Yeah,
what's good? Why you lying?
I'm not lying. I'm
fake
just.
news.
This dude's on the
Stop
island right now
it.
pushing McLaren. He hit you right now in the DM, say, I think you would be good for the week with me. What do you say to that?
Bruh.
If I'm still single,
You single right now. You off the market.
You're making me nervous right now. This is too much.
Put them headphones back on and listen to this damage. Thank you for watching the Cash Money Dreams podcast. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. Stay tuned. Every week we drop in a new episode. It's your boy Cash, man.